Hey, what's up? This is Mikey for Ride One Up, and in this video we're going to discuss bike noises and how to fix some of them. Real quick, if you haven't already, check out the assembly video for your model, make sure that it's all above board, and also check out the other video that we made on motor noises. That covers not only the electric motor, but all the stuff around it in the back wheel. So, let's go over some quick diagnosing tips first, then we'll get to a list of all sorts of noise possibilities and their sources. Alright, so some general tips start as such. To find a noise on a bike, of course, try and locate it with audio proximity. Listen to the noise and try to find out if it's in the front, back, or middle of the bicycle. Also, try and recreate the noise and find out when it happens. The easiest thing to do is to turn off the electric system when you do your first test. Even though the bike isn't going as fast, it will still narrow down the possibilities quite a bit. Other clues would be if the noise happens when you're turning left or right, going up or down a hill, pedaling the bike or just coasting, and even lightly squeezing the brakes. Also, try and shift through a few gears, making special note if anything changes. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to, I suppose, the catalog of noises. Many of these have actually never happened to me personally, but this video is casting a wide net trying to cover all sorts of bases. We have links in the description below if you want to learn more about how to address the big ones. Easy fixes will be addressed in this video, so let's go. One noise to listen for is actually in the chain and the gears. If the derailleur is not quite at the right tension, it'll make a noise that kind of sounds like this. Actually, a similar noise can also occur if one of the chain links is too stiff. My first time I was actually intimidated when I had to fix one of these, but it's really super easy. All you got to do is bend that link and you should be good to go. Another odd noise is a whining noise that comes from the front hub, kind of like this. Now this noise can actually be fixed by getting a little bit of grease behind the dust cap. While you're down here, you may as well make sure that the front wheel is aligned straight and also tightened down, because leaving these loose can cause a noise, but also it could be serious risk of injury if it's left unsecured. If the spokes on either wheel become loose and the tension isn't right, you're going to hear a faint popping noise. It kind of sounds like popcorn. We have links in the description below if you want to try fixing the spokes. We definitely recommend getting the right tool if you want to do that, so keep it in mind. Alright, you see this thing here? This is the seat post. Now the seat post may need a dot of grease around the tube that it fits into, and also that collar might need to be tightened as well. Yours might sound different, but here's an example. Now this could also occur if your seat post is too high. Each post is marked with a level for the maximum, so take a good look at the next time you put that together. Okay, these bars here are called the cranks. There's one on each side. Similar to the seat post, they might need a tightening or maybe a dot of grease. And they actually sound about the same, which usually occurs once every rotation. It actually makes it really easy to identify. If you're rocking one of our Prodigy bikes, then the Brose mid-drive motor has a plastic casing that can actually creak. All you gotta do is put a dot of silicone or grease on the outside and kind of push that in with your finger. If you want to go all out, you can take off the plastic casing and apply it directly to the rubber washer on the inside. Alright, thanks for watching this video on identifying bike noises. As a reminder, we have another video on motor noises, which also addresses parts on the back wheel in general. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to our support team.